How did a young girl die and start living another life again? How did a talented surgeon from the past, experimenting on a girl, resurrect her and begin her incredibly interesting journey? What was her journey from naive girl to peculiar scientist? Who was she in her past life? You'll find out in this retelling. It's movie recap zone and a new retelling. Enjoy the video. The film begins with a scene of the heroine falling into the water. Then, we see Bella trying to move. Dr. Godwin Baxter comes down to the girl. He is observing Bella. In the next scene, the characters are having lunch. Bella spits out the food. Godwin demonstrates a trick to his ward. The girl smiles. The doctor leaves the house. Bella says goodbye to him. Baxter is lecturing at the university. The students admire him. The doctor offers Max McIndoles to assist him on a project. Bella breaks dishes in the dining room. The men watch the heroine through a window in the door. Bella spots Godwin. She jumps into his arms. The man introduces the ward to the student. Bella breaks McCandle's nose. She begins to dance. The doctor offers the guy to record Bella's progress. The heroine defecates on the floor in front of the men. In the morning, Bella wakes up in her room. The student takes notes. The heroes go downstairs for breakfast. Bella is eating fish. McCandle wonders if the girl likes herring. She throws a piece of fish at him. Godwin is performing an operation on a patient. He is assisted by Mrs. Prim. Bella has fun with the instruments. The surgeon allows the girl to cut up inanimate bodies. The girl is playing with a sausage. McCandle is watching the heroine. Later, Bella rides a bicycle in the corridor. She imitates the sounds of animals. The student notes that the girl learns 15 words a day, but there is a problem with coordination of movements. Bella feeds the animals in the garden. Godwin reads to the heroine before bedtime. Bella calls the surgeon a god. She wants to know who her parents were. The man tells the story of her parents' deaths in South America. The next day, Bella studies geography. She puts a handful of nuts in her mouth and asks McCandle to count the number of nuts in her mouth. The student tells Bella about different countries. Suddenly, the girl talks about wanting to see the world. She runs to the roof. The student follows her. On the roof, she finds a rock and throws it down. Godwin is working in his office. Mrs. Prim is putting out the burning hair of a corpse. Bella walks into the room. The girl talks about wanting to go out for a walk. The doctor was against it. Bella makes a scene. She has never been out of the house before. The men took the heroine for a ride in a carriage. Godwin told the girl about the danger that awaited her outside. When the carriage stopped, the heroine ran out into a clearing with fallen leaves. She lay down on the ground to enjoy her freedom. Mandel showed the girl a frog. The heroes had a picnic in the clearing. The surgeon told the story of how his father experimented using his son's body. The student was shocked by the story. McCandle asked why the doctor was intimidating the girl. The man replied that Bella was his experiment. On the way home, Bella started screaming. The doctor put the girl to sleep. A student brought Bella into the bedroom. Mrs. Prim undressed the girl. Mandel went to the tutor's office. He was looking for the records of what Baxter's experiment had been about. The surgeon also went into the office. The student demanded to be told everything. The man admitted that Bella had thrown herself into the water from a bridge. When Godwin fished her out of the river, the girl's body was still warm. The girl was going to have a baby. The surgeon decided not to violate the heroine's wish to part with her life, but he gave her baby a chance at life. The doctor transplanted the brain of her unborn child into Bella's body. That was his experiment. Bella decided to relax before breakfast. At the table, she helped herself to release the tension again. Mrs. Prim approached the girl. Bella wanted to help the maid be happy. A student came into the dining room. Bella told the guy about her discovery. She decided to try it with cucumber. McCandle was embarrassed. At dinner, the doctor revealed that Bella had fallen in love with McCandle. Godwin suggested that the boy marry the girl. The student confessed his feelings for Bella. The boyfriend recalled how they had played and licked each other's ears. Godwin confessed that he is a eunuch and only sees the girl as a daughter. The next day, McCandle proposed marriage to Bella. The girl liked the student's kiss. She wanted them to touch each other. But McCandle decided not to do that before the wedding. Lawyer Duncan Wedderburn drew up a contract for the men. He was curious to see the subject of the contract. The man found Bella in the wardrobe. The heroine was blowing bubbles. He sat down next to her to chat with her. Later, the girl helped herself to relax. Duncan came up to her room. The couple went up to the roof. The lawyer suggested that Bella go with him to Lisbon. The man bit Bella's finger. She liked that. Godwin was working. The surgeon was visited by the heroine. She revealed that she was going to elope with Duncan. Bella wanted to have some fun before the wedding. The doctor allowed Mrs. Prim to help Bella pack for the trip. Mandel found out about the bride's plan. He tried to stop the girl. Bella promised to marry a student after traveling with a lawyer. Max was angry. The heroine kissed the groom. After the kiss, the girl put the guy to sleep. Godwin came into the room. He sewed money into Bella's skirt. The surgeon kissed his ward on the forehead and checked the student's pulse. Mandel woke up. A strange creature with the body of a chicken and the head of a pig was sitting on his chest. Bella was no longer in the house. The student went downstairs. Godwin was drinking port wine. He explained to the guy that Bella was free and no one could capture her against her will. On holiday, Bella and the lawyer actively spent time. The girl tried oysters for the first time. The couple explored Lisbon. They jumped frantically in the hotel during the siesta. Bella wanted to have fun all day long, but her mate was exhausted and fell asleep. Bella went for a walk around the city. The girl liked the local food and architecture. In an alleyway, Bella watched a couple who were arguing. On the observation deck, the girl threw up. The heroine returned to the room when Duncan woke up. The man wanted to know where the girl was. She told about her adventures and suggested that they lie down to rest. The heroes dined at a restaurant with the lawyer's friends, Kitty and Gerald. The lawyer was outraged by Bella's behavior. The couple withdrew to clarify the relationship. Duncan wanted his friend to behave. Godwin and Max received a letter from Bella. Bella was walking around town and drinking at a bar. Wedderburn was waiting for her in the hotel lobby. A stranger approached the couple. She called Bella Victoria Blessinger. The heroes visited the restaurant. The girl did not like the sour face of the man. Bella went to dance. Duncan joined his friend. The bald man winked at Bella. The lawyer decided to beat him up. The stranger invited the heroine to a dance in the city. However, Duncan stopped Bella. The girl wanted to slap her friend on the cheeks. There were strange symbols on the inside of Bella's thighs. The girl talked about how she tested the sensitivity of her skin with the chess player. Wedderburn left for the bar. Bella went down after him. She told how she had rested with the chess player. Duncan burst into tears. During the lecture, Godwin fainted. McCandle surmised that the surgeon was upset by Bella's absence from home. The doctor, however, decided to begin a new experiment. In the morning, Duncan suggested that Bella climb into the trunk. Wedderburn wanted to give the heroine new emotions. However, she was frightened by her friend's surprise. Bella closed herself in the bathroom of the cabin until the evening. Later, the girl went for a walk on the ship. On the deck, she met a sailor. The man was dealing with a seagull that had pooped on him. In the restaurant, Duncan confessed his love to Bella. But the girl looked at the world from the point of view of science, so she was taught by Godwin. The heroine ran out of ink. The lawyer went to the cabin to get ink. Bella was attracted to the hairstyle of the elderly Lady Martha. The woman said that no one had jumped on it in 20 years. This amazed the heroine. Bella introduced Wedderburn to her new friends. Duncan asked Bella to marry him. He was upset that the girl had not broken off her engagement to McCandle. Godwin and the student engaged in a new experiment. Her name was Felicity. Bella spent time on the deck with her new friends. They chatted about books. Duncan suggested that the girl rest in the cabin. The man didn't like that his friend had started reading a lot. He threw her book overboard and left. Bella found a friend at the casino. Duncan decided to throw Martha overboard. The man was stopped by sailors. At night, Bella couldn't sleep. She went to Harry's cabin. The friend promised to show Bella the real world. When the ship arrived in port, Harry and Bella went down to Alexandria. The man showed the girl the life of the people in the slums outside the hotel. Bella was in pain. Duncan was asleep in the cabin. There was money lying everywhere. Bella collected the money in a box. The sailors promised to deliver the money to the slum. The lawyer woke up and was angry. Bella told him what she had done. The captain decided to drop the couple off at the nearest port. The man could no longer pay for the cruise. Bella shared her worries with Godwin. During the walk, Harry apologized to the heroine. He deliberately hurt Bella by showing poverty. The girl kissed her friend goodbye. Heroes arrived in Paris. Bella thought that the lack of money was an interesting experiment. Duncan was angry. Bella decided to find an overnight stay for them. She met Madame Swiney. She was offered to hop with a stranger for money. They did it quickly. Bella got the money. She bought eclairs and told Duncan about the new experience. The lawyer was not pleased. Bella decided to end their journey. The man found out that the heroine had money hidden from Godwin. He took them and ran away. The girl began to work in the house of Madame Swiney. Bella gained new experiences with different men. She became friends with a socialite. Madame Swiney liked the heroine's ears. The woman told Bella about how her business worked. The heroine came up with a new way to have fun with men. She enjoyed her work. In her spare time, the girl attended practical lectures on surgery. One day, a man came to Bella with his sons. He wanted to teach his children how to treat a woman. The heroine helped him. Duncan came back for Bella. He could not forget her. The girl chased the lawyer away. Mandels was recording Felicity's progress. The surgeon asked the student to operate on him. The man was dying. He asked to find Bella. Madame Swiney brought the heroine hot chocolate. The woman kissed the heroine. In the next scene, Bella and the socialite were relaxing together. A friend noticed a scar on the girl's stomach. Bella did not know how it appeared. Wedderburn had been committed to a mental hospital. Max confronted him to find out where Bella was. The student wrote a letter to his fiancée. Bella went back to London. She decided to find out the truth about herself. Godwin told the girl everything. McCandle showed Bella the documents on her experiment. The heroine saw Felicity. At first, it was difficult for her to accept what the doctor did. In the end, Godwin and Bella made up. The girl decided to become a doctor just like her creator. During the walk with Max, the heroes discussed their relationship. They decided to get married. To the altar, Bella was led by Godwin. During the ceremony, Duncan appeared with Alfred Victoria's husband. The heroine wanted to know more about her former life. During dinner, Alfie talked about their past. The general had a strange sense of humor. Bella realized that he was a cruel man. The next day, Bella heard that Alfie wanted to take away her pleasures. The heroine decided to leave Alfie. She was able to disarm him. Bella brought the general to Max's place. The girl wanted to give Alfred's body a second chance at life. Max and Bella lay on the bed with Godwin. They loved their mentor. After a while, Bella was studying for her anatomy exam. Her friends were with her. The general's body contained the brain of a goat. Write in the comments, how do you feel about experimentation? Do you think Bella did the right thing with Victoria's husband? This was the film Poor Things 2023. See you in the following stories.